Hello creative friends, this is Joy. So some time back I showed how I took this enormous junk journal that I created and split it into 4 sections and then made the 4 sections into a smaller junk journal. So this is one of those journals, and this is one that I decided to make like a Renaissance type journal. And at that time, you know, I had done the covers and I already had decided how they were going to look. And this one here, like I said, I wanted to make it a Renaissance journal, and so that's what I did. And so I'm just going to do a quick flip through to show you, let me get this centered, to show you real quickly what I did in this journal. So basically what I did on all the pages is I just dripped, you know, 3 or 4 different colored paints to the page, and then with a brush I just, you know, kind of swiped down the page, you know, with the brush, and got this, you know, variegated type colors on the pages. And for the first, and then I went through and I put pictures. I had a bunch of pictures from the Renaissance that I put on the pages, and after doing that, I went through my stash for little tags and titles and put those throughout the book. And then the last thing I did was I went through all of my quotes, and then I started going through the book, adding little quotes in different areas in the book, little doodles where I thought that, you know, it needed to be decorated more. And I kind of went, you know, pretty busy on this page with the doodles all over. The rest of it's just little bits here and there, or like washi tape. I also was using washi tape. But anyway, so I'm going to do a quick flip through, and so that you can see the journal. And this on this page, of course, it says "Stand and fight for your freedom," and then I've got a little quote down here, and I'm not going to read everything because there's a lot in here to you. But this says "Discover." And then there's a quote on the side. And as you can see, like I said, there's quotes that I wrote in here, doodles that I put in here. Still taking nothing for granted. There's a thin red line between prepared and unprepared. So a lot of these titles just came out of my stash. Discover the answer. I will love you always. You know, heart of love. And then, of course, little doodles and quotes. Superpower. And then I have, this is an envelope. I have inside the envelopes these little flip outs, Secret Life, and then there's a quote. And then here's just another little hassle-free escape with a quote on the bottom. So I've got that in the envelopes. Standing guard, arm yourself. Lifestyle, I added some blues, so it's not all brown and black. I added blues, some reds. Invite God into your heart every day. Power of love. Every life means something. Some of these pages I felt like they were fine with just a title and a picture and didn't really add quote, but others I added quotes. Leave a legacy of freedom, a life without, you know, and I have a quote here. Have faith, which is, you know, after writing this quote, I kind of felt like that, you know, that was appropriate for that to write on that page. This world is filled with kind-hearted people. Here's another envelope with some more tags, and some of them, instead of writing the quote out, I just glued the quote on. And I believe, let's see, so I have that one. I have this one, which I guess I didn't put, oh no, it opens up. Okay, yeah, I glued little quotes on the inside. And then this one, which opens up as well, somehow. Oh, there we go. So that kind of opens up. And put that back in there, in the envelope. It can make you a believer, and then I put a quote there. an interesting development. Got some couple of flip outs in here. Miracles, dangerous. We just want to keep families together, work all day, the only truth. And then there's quotes on there. Whoops, I missed a page. On this one I glued a quote and then wrote a quote. Experience the magic of a dream. Discover my best kept secret. And then, wrote quotes sideways on some of these. And here's another envelope with quotes on the back. And inside, I'm full of hope and dreams. Miracle, amazing, family is really important, it says. Share the thrill, straight talk, chaos at your door, a dangerous world is closing in. And I went through, like I said, my quotes and just wrote down, different quotes that I thought worked with the page. Get your life back. Still fighting, still winning. Toughest battle. And some of these, you can see the quote, but some of them are a little bit harder to see, I guess. You can actually get more experience, because some of them I wrote with brown pen, some of them with black, and some of them, like this one here, I wrote with red, and it just almost, maybe if I tilt it a little bit, you might be able to see it better. And it almost completely disappeared. So unless you kind of tilt it a little bit, you can't really see it. Inspire confidence. Confidence is what you carry. But I kind of like that, Some of them I wrote it in black, some in brown, some in red, some in green. The power to defend, powerful always. Your dream. And of course here I wrote it in blue, always on target. Miracles, hope. All this opens up. Intolerance, and I wrote a quote there. Risk, heart, with a quote. Revolutionary, discovery, answer. Out of the box, ready. And this I decided to do some doodling, on there. Brace yourself. And then even on the tabs, I wrote little quotes on those, on the front and on the back. Here's another envelope. This has got like a little book in it. And I decided to write a quote all the way across the top. So like this one says, the human voice can never reach the distance that is covered by the still small voice of conscience. And that was from, and I did try to write Gandhi. I did try to write where the quote came from. Give you the advantage. Beyond the east the sun, beyond the west the sea, and the east and west the wonder, thirst, it will not be, let me be. By Gerald Gould. Superpower, best kept secret. Find a place inside where there's joy, and joy will burn out the pain. By Joseph Campbell. Life is my life, or this is my life. Nobody's perfect. Again, that was written in red. The red seemed to like disappear almost on these pages, but I also glued a quote in and then did some doodling around it. I think you have enough. And then warning, fears, power up, positivity. The green seemed to show up pretty good. And then this with a quote on the back and some washi tape. And the truth. And then I wrote a quote on the back of that one. And on the back of this envelope, I put a quote down. And another quote on the tab, front and back. Help me. Tragedies is a tool for the living to gain wisdom, not a guide by which to live. Thought was appropriate. And glued a quote on there. A fatal mistake. Make a comeback. Hitting the target. I'm alive against all odds. I know I'm blessed. And some quotes and Bible verses that I thought were appropriate. Your search is over. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. That's from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Use your fear. It can take you to a place where you store your courage. From Amelia Earhart. Total reliance. Confessions. No compromise. Mistakes. I'm alive and I will survive. Some of these, like I just have a picture. And then this was a big long quote, almost like a prayer, I guess you could say, from the Dalai Lama that I thought was really nice. So I wrote that on there. And then on the back cover, I put this that says, is something in your life holding you back from a reinvention? It's time to open a new door, to explore a new hobby, volunteer, make a career comeback, or embark on a second act. The possibilities are endless and the doors are ready to be opened. So that's my Renaissance journal that I've completed. I have the other journals that eventually I will complete, and I'll do a flip through of those as well when I get those done to show you guys what I did in those. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.